Hey, everybody, it's Victoria back with another layout. Scrapbooking pictures of my little one and I drinking coffee and watching Gilmore Girls. I'll get back to that in a second. Decided that I'm going to use nothing but my stash here. And I grabbed some things from Dear Lizzie and, oh goodness, a whole bunch of other stuff from my stash. I have no plan, so let's see how this goes. Alright, I decided I'm going to use the wood grain paper for my background. I'm going to trim up this paper with some printed circles on it. Very pretty. And the background is cream, and I don't normally use cream, but I said, hey, why not? I had this pack sitting around in my stash forever. So the story, my little one and I were watching Gilmore Girls yesterday, and I went through the whole entire season last summer. Like I watched all, I think it's 7 seasons of Gilmore Girls. And at the time that it came out, I was in college and I worked. And so on the days that Gilmore Girls would come on, I wasn't able to watch it. And I've just picked up episodes here and there in syndication. And so last summer, I said, you know what? I'm going to watch the entire series. And, of course, got caught up. It's one of our favorite shows. And then this summer, I said, hey, I'm going to watch it again. Why not? It's on my list of other series I'm going to watch. And I just happen to have a lot of time on my hands right now. So I figured, hey, why not? So in between working and whatnot, I've been watching Gilmore Girls. So anyway, little one and I were watching Gilmore. And I had mentioned that I was going to make a cup of coffee. And she says, Mommy, I think I want some coffee too. I had coffee at Grandma's house. Now, she went and spent some time with her grandparents this past week. And I said, you had coffee at Grandma's house? She's like, yeah, she put some milk in it. And I said, well, how about I make you some coffee with some cream in it? And she says, well, can I help you? And I said, absolutely. So we fire up the Keurig, and she gets her little stool because, of course, she's a tiny mite. And we make coffee, and she puts the creamer in and a little bit of sugar. And I talked to her about how my grandma used to fix me coffee too. And we would sit and watch General Hospital. Oh my God, back in the day, that brings back so many memories. Any General Hospital fans out there? Yes, all day long. Okay, so anyway, so I fixed her a little cup of coffee and we sat down and we watched Gilmore Girls. And I just sat there thinking, oh my God, this kid is just the coolest kid ever. And I figured, hey, let's start the coffee drinking indoctrination right now, right? A little bit of coffee never hurt anybody. Ah, so much fun. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of journaling on this journaling card. And it says, I believe, sunshine and happiness, something to that effect. And I'm going to adhere that there to the bottom of the photo. It says directions, mix equal parts of sunshine and happiness. And I'm going to add to that I want to say that is an acetate scallop floral situation. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty, so I put it there, and I wanted some yellow. And then a die cut flower at the bottom, and those come from the American Crafts Bits die cut shapes. There's just a little pack of about, I'd say maybe 20 or so shapes, maybe a little bit more, 24 shapes. And now I wanted to use some of these tags, and I've had these tags in my stash forever. They're from Maggie Holmes by Crate Paper. They are layered tags. Now, I could have made some layer tags on my own, but if it's already done, why not use it? Work smart, not hard, right? Right? So I'm going to adhere those down. And now I am looking to see if I want to use some of these tassels. And these are so beautiful. They're by the Paper Studio from their flea market fancy collection, and I've just been challenged to use those, so I'm going to just put that to the side. I'm going to grab some L Studio. Is it L Studio or LE Studio? I have no clue. Stickers that are from their Hello 2015 collection. And I'm going to add that sticker to that black tag, and it says Good Times. And then I want to add another one of these little acetate circle scallop pieces there behind those tags. And I wasn't sure if I would be able to see that very well, but it's there. So there you go. And then I grabbed some cork stickers from Studio Calico. These are super old. I think I got those maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't remember when they came out with those, but it was sitting in my stash, so I grabbed it. I'm going to move that chipboard sticker that says "This is my fave" down to the bottom. And at this point, I am just grabbing stuff and putting it on the page. I'm not thinking about it. I'm just putting it on there. If it looks good, it stays. I try not to fuss too much. I have a lot of projects that I'm working on, so I don't have time to sit around and worry too much about what embellishment looks perfect or not. I just put it on the page. If it looks good, that's the way it goes. So I'm adding some chipboard stickers from Dear Lizzie, that floral sticker that I just added under the chipboard sticker that says "This is my fave." And then I wanted something to go there to the top left part of my photo. So I take the other half of that pattern paper and I cut out a circle. And to that, I'm going to sort of create my own little die cut. So I add a phrase sticker that says "My whole heart" to refer to my little one there. And there's a little bit of white space there, so I had some room to add that sticker. and the circle that I cut. And now I am going to look for some things to embellish that a little bit. So I grabbed these stickers from Dear Lizzie, and I'm not sure what collection that one's from. And it had a couple little puffy stars, so I'm going to add those to the top there. Do a little bit more adhesive to hold that circle down because it was acting a little bit ornery. Okay, what am I going to do next? Yes, so I'm grabbing a really cute gold clip. It's a camera with a heart in the middle. I'm thinking I was going to do a cluster there to the right hand side of the photo, and I decided not to. I'm going to end up moving that camera clip to the bottom where all the rest of the clustering is. And then I grabbed some chipboard stickers from Pink Paisley, and I want to use that heart. That heart says perfect moment. I decided to put it over there on my photo to add a little bit there, and then I'm going to staple that camera at the bottom and using my tiny attacher. There we go. That looks cute. All right, now I want to add a label to the top right side of the layout where that scallop tab is at. Not sure what I'm going to put there, probably the date, but I thought that looked good and it needed a little something. I was going to use these flash clips by Daily Flash, and I decided, nope, I'm going to leave that alone. And then recently I found these really cute heart stickers from Tuesday Morning. They're from Studio Calico. And they come in a set of large and small hearts, some with some text on it, and others that are solid colored. And I'm going to add 3 of those to the layout. One there at the top right, and then the left on the photo, and then at the bottom. Then I also at Tuesday Morning found these really cool sequin stickers, and it's from the Crepe Paper Poolside collection. I think that collection came out last year, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to pop a little sequin heart there. I'm not sure if that actually looks good or not, but I've been wanting to use that heart, so I put it there. You know, why not? Why not? Then I have this cute little trinket pack that I found from Hobby Lobby, and it's from the Paper Studio, their Flea Market Fancy collection. It has all these little bits and bobs that you can use to embellish your layout. I'm going to go with that resin rose there. And then I think I was going to use that little heart and then the bow, and I said, maybe that's a little bit too much. So I'm going to stick with that resin rose. And then, of course, no layout's complete without some enamel dots, and these are from the Dear Lizzie collection. I'm going to sprinkle those on the page. I'm going to put some there to the top right, and then at the bottom there with all that layering, and then at the top, just one little dot there on the heart. Now I'm going to decide to work on my title, which I had the idea of what I want the title to say, and I probably should have put that down first, but if you've been watching my videos for some time, then you know that sometimes the titles come last for me, and then I struggle to find a space for them. Okay, so I'm using some font stickers, alphabet font stickers from Studio 12. I also use those blue glitter stickers. They're foam stickers from Thickers, and it's called Fitzgerald. And then to spell out coffee, I am using the Woodland stickers by Thickers from the Dear Lizzie collection. My favorite font. I have like 5 packs of those. I'm going to add some black and white twine to the tags at the bottom. I'm going to attempt to tie a bow, which I don't ever do very well, but, you know, I do it anyway because I like bows. Why not? I'm going to fiddle with that a little bit, trying to get the bow to stay taut and to actually, see me, I'm throwing up my hands in frustration because I'm trying to get the bows to sit right, and it just wasn't doing it. So I think eventually I got it. I was tired of messing with it. I'm going to stamp the date there on the label, I decided. I'm going to move that heart first so I can have some space. I used the wrong ink. I wanted to use Versa Mark. Is it Versa Mark? StazOn, sorry. I wanted to use StazOn ink because you can use it on slick surfaces. And I ended up using Versa Fine, so it took a little bit longer to dry, but that's okay. Added that heart back up there, and then just kind of change those little embellishments around, and then I think I'm done. So not too bad for a layout that I didn't plan and have no clue what I was going to do. Alright, some pictures are coming up. Be sure to check out the Victoria Marie blog. You can also check me out on Facebook as well as on Instagram. Make sure that you follow me there. And I hope you guys have a great day. See you next time.